All right, guys, let's work our inner thighs by grabbing our belt. Lay down on your back. Belt around your right foot. And then let your leg fall out to the side. As simple as that. What you can do is keep your bottom leg straight like this, or bend your knee and let your knee fall out to the side. So it's kind of a 70% stretch for the right inner thigh and 30 for the left inner thigh. Let's start by a minute here. And you can release the belt so your foot moves away and then pull it in a little bit. So it's always nice in the beginning of a stretch to do more dynamic stuff. And then every time you do that, you try to feel where you need the stretch the most. So don't always do the same angle. Try to move around until you feel exactly where you need it to stretch, and stay there and breathe. So many people that I know in Jiu-Jitsu have problems with the groin area. They pull a tendon in the groin and they have pain for months and years. And I think you need more patience with the inner thighs than many other muscles, because I don't know why, but I believe you need extra patience with the inner thighs. It's just a hunch I have. Let's switch sides. Left foot up, right knee out to the side. First move around and feel where you need to stop. And then stop there and relax. Inhale through your nose. Also exhale through your nose. Take 5 more here. And then release, get back to center, sit up, feet together, knees out, and just move the knees up and down 50 to 100 times. Just up and down, up and down, up and down. Loosen up your knees and your hips. Ten more. Nice. Now push your elbows into your thighs. If you feel this on the outside of the hips, don't push deeper. If you feel it completely in the inner thighs, good, keep pushing. And if you feel pain inside the joint on the front side, then sit up straighter and just use the power of your outer hips to pull your knees down. So don't go deeper and push down if you just feel pain in the hip joint here. You can use the hands on your knees as well and just count to 10 here. Good, and squat. Sit in a squat And from a squat, move into a straddle pose. So hands out in front of you, legs quite wide, and then start by just twisting your hips from side to side. So you have equal body weight distributed into your arms as your feet, and just turn your hips from side to side without bending the knee. Just from side to side. You might have to walk your hands further out. If you feel like you have to bend the knees, then just walk your hands out. It's also okay to do this with a bent knee, but then you need to really push outwards while you're doing it. I prefer doing the straight leg variation. And now bend your right knee completely and squat down as deep as you can, and don't lift your toe today, but try to keep your left toe down and engage the front of your thigh, engage your quads here, so you're not stretching the inner knee, you're stretching the inner thigh. Switch over to the second side, so bend your knee as much as you can, and then keep pushing your foot down and stretch from the knee and up. So don't let your foot sickle here and lift the pinky toe. If you need to put more body weight into your arms and avoid bending the knee, that's okay too. Go from side to side and stretch out the inside of your thighs. Make sure you keep all 10 toes in the ground all the time. Now stop in center and walk your feet further away from each other as far as you can, and take 10 breaths here. If it's too much for the legs, move into your arms. If your feet are slipping, just move them together again and let them slowly slip out and move them in again. Now place your knees down, sit down on your knees, and then perhaps you need a blanket or a towel under your knees in order for them to slip out more, but perhaps it's okay also for you to just do it this way. So knees separated, elbows down, rock back and forth. Static is probably too much for you since this is a Yoga for Rocks video. Just move back and forth maybe 50 times. So again, if you feel this deep inside the joint, don't keep pushing. Only do this if you feel it in the inner thighs. So imagine pulling your tail between your legs like a dog, like really pull your tail in and then release. Really work your hips around right to left, back and forth, side to side. And then find the sweet spot, and let's take a few breaths here. And let's sit down, shake our legs out, shake them, shake them, shake them. And let's move towards the wall and throw our legs up the wall. Let your legs separate apart, and we're gonna take 2 minutes of breathing here. So start as high as you want and then slowly let your feet slide all the way out. Here it's also okay to bend the knees if you feel that the stretch is too intense. So you can do like a wall happy baby, or you can do the full straddle variation. Focus on your breathing here. Don't think about anything else than inhaling and exhaling. If you feel that your heels are slipping lower, it means that you're relaxing better. And there is nothing against starting over from scratch. So if it's too intense, just place your feet together and slowly start the sliding again. Breathe deeper. Take 3 more breaths here. And then feet together, squeeze the knees in. And sit back up. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this painful but effective flow. See you guys tomorrow for the last day. Oos.